It's been a little minute since I've been here. I know it looks different. I ain't got my nails done, but don't worry, that's gonna be changed tonight. But yeah, let's get a message from one of the ancient Egyptian gods. All right, let's see what they want to talk about. What's the most important message at this time? Okay, so let's see. I hope everyone had a good holiday, or if you're still celebrating, happy holidays. All right, let's see who wants to come out today. Ooh, okay, we have Anubis. All right, the god of transformation. He does reside in the underworld. Okay, speaking of the underworld, we have a pep kind of shown on the bottom. All right, let's see what the topic of discussion is. Let's see um, what Anubis wants to talk about. All right. It's so funny because I remember when I was younger, there was this show called House of Anubis, like on Nickelodeon, and I feel like that's so crazy that, like, and I used to love the show. So I don't know. Have you guys ever heard of that show, House of Anubis? Um, all right, let's see. What's the topic of discussion? All right, we have firm foundation. Okay. All right. Let's get more details. I just feel like maybe you're changing um, something about a foundation, something about the root of something or how something was built, how something is made. All right. Okay, we have the sun. Okay. We have the King of Cups reversed. We have the Chariot reversed, Cancer energy. This is the Knight of Pentacles reversed. The Knight of Swords reversed. And the Nine of Cups reversed. All right. And then we have the Ten of Wands. Okay. All right, so I feel like you're happy because like you're around someone who, or it's like you're in an environment where people can kind of just do what they want to do. Like people don't have to do things efficiently. So I feel like you're using this to your advantage. Like people are not doing things efficiently or doing things right. So you're using this to your advantage. You're manipulating the situation or something like that. Or yeah, I feel like you're happy to do that because I feel like right now you don't have control and that's displeasing to you. I feel like you could be dealing with an earth sign or a fire sign. I feel like, you're kind of like maybe manipulating someone because there's a fire sign or there's someone around you who doesn't listen or they don't pay attention or they don't. Oh, this is a sword. Excuse me, it's not a sword reverse. So yeah, I feel like someone doesn't communicate effectively. So I feel like you have to say something or you have to behave a certain way to get them to do something that they're already supposed to be doing. So I feel like because you can't control somebody, yeah, I feel like you want something to be firm or you want something to be stable. I feel like there's people who are opposed to that. So you have to take another route. And I feel like you're happy to do so. Um, this may lead to you overworking though. Okay. You trying to do this, I feel like it's going to lead to you like having a lot on your shoulders or something like that. Yeah. Cause I feel like there's something that, something is not expanding. So I feel like it's like you have to do all the work or you have to put all the like um what's I guess the rigor into something. All right. Let's get your angel number. All right, we have 5444. All right, 444 here. So I feel like Anubis is protecting you through this situation. I feel like you have Anubis's protection. So maybe Anubis gave you permission to do this because I'm like, why would you be so happy about, being able to be like not really being able to control your emotions, kind of be all over the place. I feel like it's because there's other people around you who are doing the same, and you have to like meet them where they are, or something like that. So I feel like your heart, like if Anubis is weighing your heart, like your heart isn't really like heavy, but it's like you have to go there in order to like make something stable. Because I feel like people are not like in a firm. Maybe this is actually a firm, or this could actually be a foundation, like a company or a corporation. Like they're not doing what they're supposed to do. So it's like you have to play their game, or you have to like do something to try to get control over it because you don't have control right now. Like things are kind of chaotic. I feel like things are all over the place, and you don't like that. So I feel like this is kind of like you having to like it's like gentle parenting or something like that. Like you have to convince people to do what that they're supposed to do anyway. All right. So just know that you may have to do a lot of work to make sure that something stays together because other people are not going to do so. Yeah. All right. Let's pull some of these cards. All right. We have rent. All right, so maybe people don't want to pay their rent. Maybe that's the problem. You could be a landlord here or something like that. I feel like there's somebody who doesn't want to pay their rent, or somebody who, yeah, there's somebody around you who's opposed to paying their rent. They don't want to pay their rent. Someone doesn't want to have conversations about rent and stuff like that. I feel like that's a problem. Someone is opposed to paying rent, or someone is opposed to talking about rent or something like that. So I feel like you have the right to like I feel like for one you're happy, but I feel like this person like gets you out of your element because like you it's like you have to convince somebody to pay their own rent. You're like, why do I have to convince you to pay your own rent? Like that's dumb or something. Okay. And then we have combination. All right, so I feel like there's a code to something. I feel like or there's like a joint group here. Like I feel like there's something is supposed to be like split in half. So I feel like the rent is split between you and somebody. You guys come together to pay the rent. I feel like someone is opposed to paying rent. You guys are supposed to combine your amounts together to pay the rent. Somebody is not doing that. So I feel like Anubis is saying, yeah, this is why I'm giving you the green light to like emotionally manipulate somebody into doing their portion or something like that. Like I know that sounds bad, but it's like you have the right to be moody here. All right, collection. Yeah, I feel like it's time to collect. Like I feel like you guys are supposed to like collect and combine you guys' money together to pay the rent. So someone could have like a roommate here, they're not paying their rent, or they're not paying their portion, or they're not doing something that they're supposed to do. They're just kind of like laying around. I feel like you're so happy that you finally get to be like, okay, so where's your rent, or where's your portion, or where's your thing? Because I'm gonna be so distraught without it. Even though you're fine, maybe I just feel like you realize there's no type of like structure here. There's no firm foundation here because someone's not doing their part. Someone's not doing what they're supposed to be doing. And then we have contemplation. Yeah, so I feel like um someone is always like yeah, we have combination, collection, contemplation. Yeah, so I feel like there's a person here. It could be someone with heavy earth placements. I'm not sure, but it's like they always like contemplate on something that is mandatory, like, "Oh, maybe I'll pay my rent." Like, no, you have to pay your rent. "Oh, maybe I'll pay collections." No, you have to pay your collections. Like, I feel like someone is pretending like something that is mandatory um is what's the word? I can't find the word. I You already know what I'm going with this. It's like someone is pretending like something that is mandatory is optional. There's the word, yeah. And I feel like it's the rent. So yeah, I feel like you can I feel like you basically can reject your offer or not be someone's friend. I feel like the advice is to not be someone's friend. Like this person is not your friend. This person is not here. Like this person is not they're not your friend. I feel like Anubis is weighing this person's heart like, yeah, why won't you pay your rent, or why won't you help? Why won't you contribute to a firm situation, to a stable situation. I feel like this person's not really your friend because nothing is really expanding. So I feel like Anubis is weighing your friend's heart or your roommates' hearts or anyone's like anyone that you're supposed to be in some type of like group with or you're supposed to come together to do something. They're not doing what they said they're supposed to do. So I feel like nothing is growing, nothing is expanding. Anubis is weighing their heart, and it's like, yeah, don't be this person's friend. Don't be too nice to them. Also, maybe don't um, give them too much of your emotions either. Like, stay happy, stay the sun. We have heavy Leo, Cancer energy here. Okay. Yeah, I feel like somebody like they spend their money on other things. They don't really prioritize their rent for some reason. I feel like this makes you look good though, or this makes you happy that this person is like this. It's like, yeah, Anubis, weigh this person's heart. It's like you're excited for Anubis to like see how trifling somebody is or something like that. Like, all right. All right, we have despair. Okay. So yeah, I feel like this person, they don't have a job or they don't make a lot of money. Um, so maybe that's the problem. But I don't see this person talking to you. I feel like this person has horrible communication or something like that. Maybe this person doesn't have a job right now. I'm not too sure, but yeah, that's what I see going on here. How else would the collective know who this person is? All right, we have courthouse. Yeah, I feel like this person is receiving like collections notices, documents, um, fines, stuff like that. Like you're supposed to pay your rent. This person is not doing that. Or if this person has like bills and collections, they're contemplating paying it or something like that. Someone's just not doing their part. Period. All right, and then we have savings. Okay, so I think this person is trying to save all their money for themselves. Yeah, stick to a budget on the bottom. There's a person here that doesn't want to pay rent. They want you to have to pay all of it so that they can save their energy or their money for themselves. So this is why Anubis is here to weigh this person's heart because it's like it's like this person said that they're in despair, right? But is it because you really can't afford it, or is it because you want to save your money? So I feel like someone's trying to put you in a situation where you have to pay all the rent because you guys are both on this lease or you guys are both, here. So it's your responsibility if this person doesn't pay it. So I feel like this person is trying to put you in a situation where they look like they're in despair because they can't afford it, but really they just want to save the money for themselves. Anubis is seeing that because it's crippling some type of foundation here. It's causing something to not work. Okay, very interesting. Um, I want to see what lies beneath this situation. All right, check yourself. All right, so yeah, I feel like um for one, you're checking yourself. Like this is why you're the pulling the sun. I feel like you're happy. Like you've checked. You've paid your rent. You checked your portions. You've done you've done yours half. You've checked yourself. You're good. You paid your bills and stuff like that. I feel like the other person is doing the same, and they're in despair because they're realizing how much like they haven't done that or how much something is costing or something like that. I feel like, that's what's going on. You guys are both checking yourselves, or this is what y'all need to do. Because I feel like if this person doesn't check themselves, it's like Anubis will. And Anubis will take somebody out. Like in this depiction, Anubis is right next to Amut. So if Anubis feels like something is unjust or something is not fair, something is not equal, because we have the scales of balance here, all he got to do is call up Amut, and then Amut's going to take somebody out. Because if y'all don't know about Moot, she don't play. She don't like people who cause devastation, especially to someone's like stability here. Um, all right, let's see the naked truth of this person. This is a love deck, but I feel like it'd be resonating sometimes. So let's just see what comes out. All right, we have twin flames. This is not a love reading, but I feel like this is someone who's like they're your other half, or like they're your twin. You guys both have the same responsibility, or you guys both have the same task, or you guys both have the same, like you guys share like something. You guys are twins. You guys are the same. You guys combine like twins. You know, they're combined in the sack. You know, like it's the same energy. It's like yeah, I've been putting on a front my whole life. Is not what it seems on the outside. So yeah, I feel like this person's been like saving their money to put on the front, so that it's like someone's not paying the rent. Period. Anubis is mad because that's jeopardizing your stability. So if someone's doing that or someone does that to you, yes, it's gonna cause you to have to overwork. And yes, I feel like it's no, this someone doesn't want like things to come in for you or things to like expand. Someone doesn't want you to build on top of a firm or stable foundation. But I feel like the advice is to like, you know, basically not be this person's friend no more or detach yourself. Yeah, I just shuffled again. I'm used to getting my way, but you put me in my place. So I feel like if you tell this person about themselves, you'll put them in their place. But I feel like if they don't listen, Anubis is gonna have to take control and change something. Like that's just how it is. I feel like someone's trying to like get around rent. Like, no, we all have to pay rent in this world. Like we all have to pay for our living. Okay. Um let's get a moonology. Let's see what's going on. All right, you are good enough. Full moon in Virgo. All right, you could be dealing with someone who has a moon in Virgo. But I feel like you're good. This is why you're pulling the sun. I feel like you're good. Like you're good. This is why you're not worried. I feel like there's somebody else around you that's like supposed to like come together with you who's not doing what they're supposed to do. So I feel like if this has been a concern of yours, and Anubis wanted to bring this up to let you know that he is for sure watching over the situation. And if someone is being too reluctant to do what they're supposed to do, um, then hey, yeah, it's not on you. I feel like you know you should just kind of leave them alone, not be their friend. Um, yeah, you don't have to. You don't have to act like everything is okay. I feel like that's not. Um, but you don't have to be rude to them. But I feel like you don't have to be friends to them. You don't have to be around them because they're causing the 10 of Wands for you. They're making you overwork and they're making you have to put up more because they're not doing what they're supposed to, and that's not fair, right? All right, let's look up the angel number. We have 5444. Just give me a few seconds to look it up. All right, so this angel number indicates that you are in perfect alignment with divinity. A balanced disposition will bring abundance and prosperity. It says the opportunity to thrive. This angel number is a sign that you are ready to face the next phase. Therefore, it is time to make practical decisions and choices. This number tells you that you need to steer clear of negative energy and focus on this new transition. Yeah, steer clear of this negative person. I feel like if anything, just document, like if you can. But I feel like you don't even need to do anything. I feel like Anubis is just letting you know that he sees what's going on here and he's gonna handle it. So yeah, that's it. I feel like that's the message. It was pretty simple. I mean, it was straight to the point too. I guess we can end with one of these. It says, and where does the power come from? It comes from within. Yeah, so I feel like you're the one paying the power bills. Like if it's not rent, I feel like you're the one that's paying the power bills. it's coming from within you. You're the one that's paying the power. You're the one that's paying the bills. You're the one that's like keeping everything stable. Little do you know, or maybe you do know because you're paying it, right? Um, so yeah, I feel like this is confirmation again of Anubis kind of be like, yeah, it's coming from you. Even though this is a joint situation, even though something is supposed to be combined together or coming together, I feel like someone just keeps stalling or they don't want to do it, whatever the case. Yeah. I feel like also too, if someone here, if you lose your job, go get unemployment. I feel like if someone did that, they wanted to save their money because they were on unemployment. It's not an excuse. So it's like someone just makes excuses here. That's what the like Knight of Swords is to me. It's someone who makes excuses. Knight of Swords reverse is someone who like makes excuses. And I feel like this is why you're upset. Okay. All right, I'm gonna leave the message there. Thank you so much for watching. I truly hope the message brought you clarity. If you feel like it did, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And until next time, y'all, take care.